Hi guys, Kim at Uncensored Food here. I am going to make us something really very delicious and fresh and yummy today. We grew up, we were kids in Wakanda, and in Wakanda there was Ethel's farm, and every year we would go to the farm and get bushel barrels full of tomatoes, potatoes, corn, whatever, and we'd spend a whole week in the summertime putting up these vegetables for the two big giant chest freezers that we had. Don't forget, we had an enormous family, lots of hungry mouths. But food was always fresh or fresh frozen. So that's where we got this salad from. My mom and dad made this up. It's called a farmer salad. But basically, whatever you can find on the farm, it goes in the pot. Today we got fingerling potatoes, tomatoes, poblano pepper, corn that I roasted in my air fryer, zucchini, seedless, basil, garlic, all kinds of nummy goodness. You are gonna love this. It's a great little summer favorite. First things first, you start by boiling the tomatoes, skin on. The skin has so much nutrients and deliciousness to it. So I just got that going in the microwave for 5 or 10 minutes. Okay, here's a little pro tip. When you're cooking your potatoes in the microwave, for however long it takes to make them al dente, I just burned the shit out of my hands. So, ouch. Once they come out and cooked, plunge them in an ice bath. You got to get those down to cold before you put them in. You put hot potatoes in the salad, it sucks. It's a hot potato, don't do that. So in the meantime, while we're waiting for that to cool, what are you doing for somebody today? I forgot to ask you that the other day. Go do something nice. Cut up, chunky size, the rest of your vegetables. I have corn I stripped off of the cob right here. I chunked up some celery. I used the inner portions of the celery towards the heart because it's sweeter and more wonderful. I took that, can I do this? I cut up that seedless cucumber. I've got olives all ready to go. I took green olives with pimento and just sliced them in half. Now I'm gonna cut up a poblano pepper. You could use jalapenos if you like, which I do, but many people don't like things too hot. So poblanos have just enough heat to make me happy. So pretty much anything you want to do. So get this stuff ready while you're waiting for the potatoes to not burn the shit out of you. You know how much I love gadgets. These are pepper corers. I haven't got a clue if they're gonna work. They're made for bell peppers, but why wouldn't it work here, right? Let's give it a shot. Put it in and you turn. Well, that was a nightmarish experience. And it didn't work. So, what else? See, isn't that good? Now we're gonna cube this sucker up. Not everything I find is a winner. However, if I try that with a bell pepper, it might work. Oh my God, the hot's coming up. It's gonna be good. You know, I found some delicious green seedless grapes in my fridge. So, they're going in. Everything you wanna eat, just cut it. So that gives it a good perch. A round grape is not easy to eat unless you use your fingers, but if it's in a salad, not so much. Cut it. You know, I'm gonna make a salad dressing for this because I just like it better than the bottle stuff. I'm not sure what I'm gonna put into it yet. It depends on what I have. But your basic dressing that we always used growing up: salt, pepper, olive oil, lemon juice and or lime or both, garlic powder, the end. Just mush that all together. And if you don't have a dressing that you like, then just use that. It's perfect. But I'm gonna experiment. Before I do, I've got everything cut and ready to go except the tomatoes. Now the tomatoes are, I like the plum tomatoes. Those are the best in my opinion, but you can use what you like. Get one or two that are overly ripe because you wanna squeeze them. I'm just gonna put these in with the potatoes that I've already cut. We're gonna squeeze that juice in there. I'll cut that up. You gotta get as much juice going as possible. So get one or two overly ripe tomatoes, so you get that juice in there. I'll cut the pulp. And then the rest of the tomatoes will just get cubed. Watch me, fuck. Why should today be any different? Ay, ay, ay. And, as usual, I can't reach my remote. Yeah, whatever. Look at that finger. Use this one. I've decided to keep the dressing very simple. So I'm gonna take my little mini chopper that I love so darn much, $8, Amazon. I'll give you a link. Throw in 3 cloves of fresh garlic and a handful of fresh basil. Close that up, do your exercises. Makes my boobs bounce. Perfect. Okay, so that's nicely diced. To that, we're just gonna add the aforementioned olive oil. How much? I don't know, that much. That much. We're gonna add lime juice because I had it. Lime or lemon is very good. This much. And to that, some Grey Poupon. Because I like to say Grey Poupon. Stick that in there. About this much. I don't know how much that is. That's a giant teaspoon. We may use more. Cover it. Give it a zhuzh. Salt and pepper will come too, but I just didn't get there yet. Taste. Holy shit, that's delicious. Don't need salt, do need pepper. So the reason I do this separate like this is because this salad is kind of delicate. You don't want to beat it by tossing it too seriously. So, done. Now we just put it together in a delicate way. Throw in the potatoes and tomatoes. That's number 1. Toss in, let's put the grapes in next, right? Delish. Olives that I cut in half. That's gonna add a little kick. Cucumber and poblano, and that poblano is hot, but not as hot as a jalapeno. Corn and celery. And before we even put this in there, we toss it a little bit and gently. You don't want to beat it up, but you want to get it mixed. Now, I'm going to put the pepper in this so it all goes in together. I used that much. Is that clear? Put that over the top and mix. Here's a little pro tip. If you make this salad the day before you're going to serve it, it's going to be even better because all those flavors blend together. And, well, trust me, it's just better. So, I didn't stir it very well yet. And there we have it. The most delicious, fresh, and awesome farmer salad. Before you serve this, an option is to put some avocado on top because it's pretty and it's delicious. But when you mix that up too much, it mushes, so that's no good. So I've put a serving aside here. I've got avocado on it, and I've got shaved Parmesan on top. And I served that with not what I originally wanted, but it turned out to be delicious. I found this in the store today. It's a Greek thing, Tsisnakis, whatever, T-S-I-K-N-A-K-I-S. It's a hard bread. And the way that I'm going to eat that is I'm going to take it, it's got a little bit of sweet to it, which is okay because there's grapes in there. And I have a bowl of olive oil and pepper. You take a little dip and you eat that along with this delicious meal. So there you go. Mama's Farmer Salad on a hot, sweaty, stupid day. Make it the day before and you will not be sorry. Thanks for playing, kids. Hey, go to Uncensored Food. See all the rest of my recipes. There's a shit ton of them. They're really good, everyone. And if there's something you want me to make, let me know. I'll do it for you. In the meantime, eat well. Bon appetit.